coming by my channel today. I posted very recently in honor of the Sephora VIB sale, which is actually, as of today, just coming to a close. I posted a video very recently about a list of my recommendations, and I hope that you found that helpful. What I want to share with you today is actually my haul that I got as a result of the ever so popular Sephora VIB sale. By the way, I will say one more time, if you are not even already a beauty insider, definitely sign up. It is free. You have access to Sephora's beauty classes at no charge, where you can learn to do a smoky eye or a winged eye or whatever. They offer a variety of classes. They are absolutely free. So definitely sign up and become a beauty insider. And if you spend a lot of money, you get promoted, and then you get sales and coupons and discounts, and in this case, 20% off. So if you're interested in finding out what I purchased as a result of the sale, then just keep watching. But let me start. I got a couple of eyeshadow palettes, and I have been wanting them for quite some time and was specifically waiting for the sale. The first one I got was by Viseart. Is it Viseart? Viseart. I want it to be Viseart, so we're gonna make it Viseart. So obviously this is one of their smaller palettes. They're usually about 12 or 16 shadows. This one is distinctly much smaller and is only 6 shadows. The reason I decided to get this smaller one was, one, for budgetary reasons. 2, I wanted to try out this brand. I know everybody gives it really high marks, but I wanted to know if I agreed with them. But the other reason I actually like this palette, and specifically it's called the Theory palette in Minx 2. The reason that I like this particular palette is because it has both matte and shimmer shades, and a lot of those other larger palettes were only matte or only shimmer or only like kind of crazy colors. So I felt like these were usable colors, and they were matte and shimmer. I also find I'm happy when there's kind of everything in a palette. This looks like a fabulous crease shade. This looks like a really great brow bone highlight shade. The shimmer shades, which I'm going to swatch for you right now, are crazy intense, and I kind of expected that, because again, it's definitely a higher priced brand and a well-received brand as well. So I'm eager to play with it. I posted a picture of this as well as another palette on Instagram. I asked you guys if you wanted a tutorial. You said yes. I'm excited. I'm going to do it. The other eyeshadow palette that I got was by Natasha, Jonah. Another high-priced, well-received sort of eyeshadow brand. Does she make other things? She might make other things. Don't quote me on that. This is my first purchase within the brand, again, because it is kind of expensive and I've been putting my money elsewhere. This is the palette that they call the eyeshadow palette. It's the eyeshadow palette 5, because there's 5 shades, but this is number 2. I like this one. I felt like it was the most versatile. This one also, coincidentally, has a crease shade, which makes me very, very excited. But all the other remaining 4 shades are shimmer shades. My first impression is I've kind of got some mixed reviews on the shadows in this palette, but I'm definitely going to play with it. I asked you guys if you wanted a tutorial on this as well, and you said yes. And these are the swatches now out of this palette as well. So both palettes are swatching very, very nicely. I haven't had the opportunity to play yet, but I am definitely going to as I develop a different video for each of those. The next thing I want to tell you about is that I got some kind of face powder stuff. I actually didn't buy any foundation in this particular sale right now because I am loaded with foundation. I mean, I already have backups of some of my favorites that I mentioned in that initial Sephora recommendation video. So I actually didn't need to purchase any more, but I definitely got some powders. First of all, Hourglass, which I did mention as a recommendation, I found in the on the fly section, which is that last minute buy everything, you know, as you're going to wait in line at the checkout. Hourglass has a tiny version of all of their individual ambient lighting powders. I did not know this. This caught me by surprise. I picked up a smaller one of Diffused Light, which is kind of the yellow gold shade. I typically use this underneath my eyes sometimes as an under eye, you know, concealer setter or under eye brightener. And I feel like when I travel, I definitely don't need that huge compact if I'm only using it for underneath my eyes. Another powder face product that I got, this one was actually recommended by a number of you guys when I asked you for some blush recommendations. I picked up by NARS the shade Sin, which came highly recommended from you guys. Wow, it's picking up really, really dark on camera, but it's a gorgeous plum with some kind of gold reflex in it. And you can see it doesn't match as much. Like it looks way darker in the pan than it does on my hand. I am actually wearing it today. I think it's a great fall color. I find that I will probably be using it through Christmas and the holidays because I just feel like it's just a very pretty color, and I'm so happy to introduce that into my collection. The other thing I purchased, I might have mentioned in the first video, but I want to make sure that it gets mentioned. This is by Kat Von D. These are the individual refill pans for her contour palette, and this is the banana yellow shade. They call this Lyric. It comes in this really flimsy little plastic, but it's meant to go into the original palette, the original contour palette. But I was just really interested in the banana shade. I also got some Sephora brushes. I don't know why I do not have more Sephora brushes right now. Brushes are probably my weak spot. I live for brushes. And so I got two totally different brushes, and I'm so excited that I did. I just found out that these brushes are all handmade, which is probably why it sets their price point where it does. But to me, that's worth it because nothing is more frustrating than you getting brush bristles that are like sticking all over your face, or the brush starts to deteriorate too early because it's not made well. So what I got this fabulous crease brush. I'm excited to do my makeup just so that I can use this brush. This is the Crease Shadow Brush, number 73. It's synthetic, and it is better than the MAC 217. Okay, there, I said it. I can't believe it. It's tapered, it's small, it's fluffy, it's soft, it fits right into your crease. Specifically, if you're going to be using a shade, you want to deepen up your crease just a little bit. I am using this instead of the 217. I might not ever pick up the MAC 217 ever again. The other Sephora brush that I got was the Pro Airbrush number 55. It's kind of a domed, kind of tapered brush. They call it out for foundation, any kind of foundation, liquid or powder. It's pretty soft. I'm not sure how good it would be for like a foundation stick, since that tends to be a little bit thicker, but hey, I haven't tried it. That isn't to say that it isn't going to work. But I got this, again, you can use a brush any way you like. I was just petting it in the store, and I just love how it felt. And I don't have a lot of brushes that are shaped like this. I mean, I have a ton of powder brushes, clearly. But I didn't have any that were shaped like this. And so I wanted it, and I think it's really, really soft, and it's not prickly. And I want to see how the Sephora brushes work out. But I don't know how I haven't had them yet, and I'm kind of grumpy about it because now I feel like I need to go back and start looking at all of their other brushes because I love brushes. I did get a couple more lip products, and I'm very excited about them. The first one is what I'm wearing right now. This is the Anastasia liquid lipstick. This is the new release called Allison. This is exclusive to Sephora. It's funny because on my hand it's swatched in the store. It's swatched much differently than I feel like it's playing off on my lips. I feel like on my lips it's coming off a little bit darker, but it's definitely kind of a deep rosy purpley brown. And I just feel like it's exclusive and probably limited, and that always sucks me right in, and I really, really like the color. I do enjoy Anastasia's liquid lipsticks. They do suck the life out of your lips, but that's what a liquid lipstick does. It cannot be long lasting if it's wet. So you just gotta live with it and suck it up and just accept that that's what's going to happen. I did pick up by NARS, which I recommended in my recommendation video. I picked up another audacious lipstick. This one is the shade Barbara. I love how they're like women's first names. And this is kind of like a neutrally pink. And it was just one that I didn't have, and I felt compelled to get it because it was on sale. I absolutely love these lipsticks. I've had YSL lipsticks. I've swatched Tom Ford lipsticks. Nothing about those lipsticks made me want to buy them and or keep them, but these NARS Audacious lipsticks I absolutely live for. The last lipstick that I got, you actually cannot get right now. It's out of stock, but I recommend that you sign up for the email notification if and when it does come back in stock. This is by Bite Beauty. This is what they call their Movember 2016 limited edition lipstick. So Movember has to do with the foundation that is interested in stopping men from dying early. So last month was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and now we've got men's life expectancy on our radar. And so this is that month, this is that time of year when you'll see men grow out all their beards in honor of Movember and that foundation. So this is just a gorgeous kind of like purpley pink. I'm running out of places to swatch. But it's kind of a mauve-y, which is why it's called Movember. Bite Beauty lipsticks are just really, really comfortable to wear. And I had not, as of yet, purchased a Bite Beauty lipstick, and now I'm going to have to buy more based on how much I already enjoy and love that one. The last thing I got was I picked up, actually this is a rebuy for me. This is by Ole Henriksen, and I've talked about this facial serum before. It's the Truth Serum Collagen Booster. It's got vitamin C to brighten, it's got collagen to fill in and smooth your skin, and it's got all of those antioxidants in it to deal with the free radicals that come from the sun and like kill your skin and age you. I spent a great deal of time in the skincare section because I specifically wanted to purchase a brand new serum. And I tried on a lot of them, kind of on my hand, not so much on my face, but I tried on a lot of them. I thought I was going to get the one by Drunk Elephant. That one happened to have quite a strong odor. Many of the serums were very tacky, which kind of is what a serum is, but this one in particular by Ole Henriksen is definitely less tacky, and it checks off all of the boxes of the things that I want a serum to do for me. And so even though I was researching quite a bit, I just kind of defaulted to what I knew was already working for me and what I already enjoyed, and so I was happy definitely to get another one. So that concludes my Sephora haul for 2016. I hope that you found this helpful. I hope it doesn't make you sad that you didn't get something that I've mentioned today because now the sale is over. But think about Christmas and have other people spend their money on you. What are some of your favorite buys from the Sephora sale? I would love to know. Please share some of your purchases with me down in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I invite you to be one of my subscribers because I'm definitely working to help my channel grow, and that will definitely help me out. Please find me on social media. You're welcome to join me there. I appreciate you spending this time with me. I hope you have a really good rest of the day. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And in the meantime, thanks.